I'm Ronnie, and I'm the CEO of Friend Movement.
I am Eddie, better known as Laughing Eddie, and I am the COO at Friend Movement. We are a grassroots company that is shifting the focus from anti-bullying to pro-friendship. Well, I actually met Ronnie through social media back when he was working on Bravo's Make Me A Supermodel. Both of us working in the entertainment industry. It was from I'm going to go ahead and date myself, from a social site called MySpace.
I think some people might still use MySpace, but I think mostly bands. It's kind of all shifted over to, I guess now it's Facebook and Twitter, and people are doing the Instagram and the Snapchats, which I'm not even on yet. Oh, I mean, I was for a minute, but I was sending dirty photos.
It's kind of like going into a restaurant that says it's got old style home cooking, but you're not real sure what the food's going to be like, and you feel like you're at home. Ronnie has an ability to do that. When you first meet him, he has a way of just kind of making you feel like you've known him forever. Laughing Eddie is the name I've chosen to promote my comedy, which is something that is a passion of mine, and I've been doing it for about 15 years.
The best thing about Eddie is his ability to see the humor in just about anything. No matter how many obstacles present themselves, he always knows how to make me laugh.
I love to make up phrases and words and roll with it and watch people resonate with what I'm saying, but notice in the back of their mind, because I can tell through their eyes, they're saying, was that even a word? But I'm moving so fast that they don't even know it, and that's kind of the comedy that goes between Ronnie and myself.
We started off as friends, he was someone that believed in me personally, and then as he got more and more involved professionally, we had to wear a lot of different hats.
It can be a challenge sometimes because it's very hard to divide your friendship and your business relationship. You've got to have space, and that's what makes friendships work.
Yes, of all the hats that I love to wear, my favorite one is directly behind me. It's our Friend Movement hat. It's so important, I've learned, to not only do the work in the world, but you have to tell people about it and get people involved.
It can get really aggravated, and we have some heated debates that turn into arguments.
We've learned that it all comes down to communication, and if we're not on the same page, it's a hurricane waiting to happen.
I'm a little more dramatic than he is, so I'm all about slamming doors. That's my forte.
Because we come from two different generations. He's 30 years my senior, and they think that we're either in a relationship or he's my sugar daddy.
People don't really know who I am, they don't know who he is. As time has moved on, I've realized how sad it is when people that don't know you have no idea who you are. Rather than take the time to get to know you or ask you a question, would rather make up things like that.
Is Eddie really 30 years your senior?
I know Eddie doesn't look like it, but he's definitely 30 years my senior.
I thought he was 20.
No.
Okay.
Oh no, you're right, he is 20. I think he's gonna hate me for this. He's 60.
He actually said I was 30 years his senior. Okay, this is going to be a tough interview because that's going to be stuck in my craw the rest of this interview. He's going to get a text message on the break. Mm-hmm.
And I was bullied all throughout high school. I was called a faggot before I even knew what the word meant, and I endured a lot.
In my time, if you were bullied at school, you went home and you were in the safety of your home. Today, if you're bullied at school, at the mall, if you're bullied at an airport, walking down the street, if somebody takes a picture of you in a compromising position and you didn't even know it, you could be walking home, and by the time you're home, 1 million people will have viewed it.
We don't claim to have all the answers at Friend Movement, but what we do have is big hearts and a lot of passion for connecting with people authentically, helping them feel comfortable in their own skin. And we know that bullying comes from hurt people. It's a vicious cycle, and the only way to prevent these cycles from going on is to try and step in and lift people up.
We want to get out there and we want to get people to understand, and the only way you get people to understand is when you don't blame them.
Everyone gets bullied. It's just how do we start to, as a community, find ways to to address this issue together and find some solutions rather than pointing blame.
Ronnie, if you're looking at me and you're listening to me, you're gonna have to ask yourself how you want this to play out.
You can text him right now if you want.
Now, where's my phone? You give me just a moment. I've definitely clarified that.